Trans-Siberian Railway Simulator. Is it worth a buy? Let's read the words of the developer. Get behind the controls of a classic Russian locomotive and see if wild animals, bad people, strong frosts and a constant braking locomotive is able to stop you. Try to survive on the longest railway line in the world. This is just a quickie, guys. I've only been able to put about 3 or 4 hours into the game, and I had to start again twice because I was given a Kalashnikov. You see, guys, I've played a few train simulators and I find them a bit boring, and here's the starting procedure for this actual simulator train. That gets you moving, guys. But then you have to slow back down, you got to brake, you sometimes have to disengage the cable things at the top. You've got to manage all the components, there's tons of them, and they will wear and tear and break. And it was all very, very simulatory. And then I bought a gun. I bought a Kalashnikov, guys, and I just couldn't help but fire it out the window at people who were working on the train. The train. Hey, Dimitri! Yo, motherfucker! Eventually I got myself under control and started to do some proper actual missions. You know, deliver these cars here, switch the points, reverse the train in, drop off your cargo, all of this kind of stuff. I was obeying the speed limits. I was disengaging the shit when I had to disengage the shit, because you have to disengage your things. I don't know the technical words for anything in this game. The things on the roof of your train, because there's something not there to get you the electricity, so you disengage them for a while, and you have to be going fast enough because you've got no power when you disengage them, so you have to freewheel through these zones where there's no power and then put them back up, and when you put them back up you have to reset the engines with switches, which I know how to do by myself now. I worked all that out after doing the tutorial, so I am a proper train driver, and I was getting guys, I was getting good at this game, so much so that I felt the need to go out and buy a Kagul. Unfortunately, guys, at one of the stops there was a bar, and so I got out, went to the bar, and I just started knocking back the vodkas. As I went back outside, there was a guy just standing there, and I executed him. And that meant a running battle with the local mafia at the train station, who'd actually sold me the gun that I was actually shooting back at them. So I had to make a run for my train, dive on board, and then I started having to try to get the train moving to get the hell. I was shooting at them bastards back out the windows, and I managed to escape, but my train had taken significant damage. And little did I know, as I got back into life as a train nerd, that as I was pulling this very heavy cargo, I just heard this tss, and so I went into inspection mode, and sure enough, guys, the system was broken, and that affected the brakes, and so we came to a station where I had to slow down and stop and switch the points. I couldn't fucking stop, could I? I switched everything off. I had the brakes on max. Nothing. So I thought, no worries, I'll just glide in. And as the train was going really slow, I just thought I'll step off now and switch the points, and died. So there you go, guys. That's Trans-Siberian Railway Simulator. It's a fun little game. It really is, but I have a huge list of shit that I'm doing at the minute with all these new demos and that's come out on Steam and a few other games that I've been given keys for. So there's a lot on my plate and I haven't time to sink 20 hours into this. But if you like the idea of drinking vodka whilst riding a train and shooting a Kalashnikov out the window at bears and bad people, this is the game for you.